Welcome to the Atlas Sidewalk sale. We're playing 20 questions with.
My name is Zhang. I'm the new president of OMAS, and OMAS is a legacy brand from Italy since 1925, and we are excited to gear up to 100 years anniversary next year.
Let's get into the questions.
All right.
When I say fountain pen, what pen do you think of?
I think about my first pen, which is given by my father, a Parker 51, which I collect quite a bit for a while, and right now I kind of offload a lot of them, like all of us do.
Yeah.
We keep a few that actually meant a lot to me. Yeah.
How did you get into pens?
As I said to the previous question, my father gave me a pen. Like, it's kind of family tradition, right? Get a pen when you are like 13, 14, and then I really like how it writes. Then I start getting to like look up on the internet a little bit, and I start getting buying and collecting, and now I have a job apparently.
It's nice when that happens.
Oh yeah, it's nice when hobby turn into a job. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Your first pen was a Parker. Do you know what nib size it was?
Actually, I don't know, because it's like a family pen and it's being used. It's not new, apparently, and you can't really tell that they don't mark. They don't. That doesn't really matter. Like, I use all sizes.
Yeah.
If that leads you into that next question.
That is a question at some point.
Yeah. Okay.
What's your current daily driver?
Current daily driver has always been. I don't have it with me, but it's a pen I have on my desk. I bought when I came to US for high school. It's a Mont Blanc, like a musician collection.
Okay.
It was really my first pen I bought for myself, and I've been using that ever since. Like, kind of what I say to friends, only pen I ever use, that's it. I have one pen, that's all I have.
What's your favorite ink?
Favorite ink is Mont Blanc. They used to have an old ink called Lavender Purple, where they don't make it anymore.
They don't make it
unfortunately. And
the only place you can find it is the secondhand market.
Yeah, and that's my favorite ink. Otherwise, I have a very special way of doing ink. It's just whatever dark color, I put them together, see what happens. So I kind of use a mixture. I'm not a big ink person, per se. Yeah.
Favorite brand of either pens or ink?
I think favorite brand of ink was the old Mont Blanc ink. I can't say currently I have a favorite brand of ink, because they don't produce the same way that it used to. Favorite pen brand, I have to say it's OMAS. It's a brand I'm running, and it's a brand I collect a lot. I didn't really use them as a collection. That's probably the closest out-of-box feeling as my old Mont Blanc. So that's kind of my favorite, like the one we produce right now with a broad nib. Yeah.
Vintage or modern?
I guess this probably should modern vintage, like the 80s and 90s.
Okay.
Even to early 2000s.
So more recent vintage, but not like 1950s.
No, not 1950s. I find that era very boring, like 40 to 70s. Nobody really did anything, and 80s starts with OMAS, Mont Blanc. They're coming back in the game with some more fun pens, like a lot of interesting stuff. Modern, not really my taste, because they either all look the same or write the same, or not really. Like new pens. That's what we are trying to do here. Try to be more creative, write a little bit different, not all the same.
You've got a really fun triple nib that I played with yesterday.
Yeah.
That is at some point going to be on my list.
Yeah.
Do you swatch all your inks?
No, I do not. I have to admit, I only had 2 bottles of ink, which I don't swatch on my ink.
Do you daily drive the same ink and pens all the time, or do you switch it up?
I don't switch it up. I don't have a particular color. As long as dark, like dark green, dark blue, dark purple, that's me. Like.
All right. Do you keep the writing samples of your pen so you know what every pen writes like, or do you just know all your nibs?
I just know all my nibs. I admit I have pens I would never write with. I know when I bought them I would never write with. I have pens I buy purely for writing, and that keep like under like 5 pens. That's about it.
Okay.
The rest of them are more like a collection piece, not really a daily. Yeah.
What's a pen you wish you could see in person?
Okay. I started having the first pen as Parker 51. So when I did some research, I've seen a pen on pictures that has like a gold cap, like solid gold cap, Parker 51 with special they made in factory, like Empire State Building engraving. So yeah.
Oh, that's super cool. What's your Grail?
Grail was a pen we actually one time repaired through OMAS process. They have 70th anniversary with a gold pen with Model Pro inlay.
Oh, that's cool. What's a pen you'd recommend to a beginner?
You have a couple options like a Pilot Metropolitan, which is like right now it's a $20 pen.
Yeah.
And Pilot also make a smiley face one.
Oh, the Coconut.
Yeah. Probably those two, like as a $15, $20 entry level. I'm not a Safari person, so I don't really like it. I do like how we call the Sport and AL Sport, especially AL Sport. Like Sport maybe a little too cheap, but cheap feeling. But I like the aluminum ones. Yeah.
I have like 8 Sports.
Yeah. Plastic is not really my thing.
They're cute. They're fun.
Yeah, they're fun. Yeah.
What ink would you recommend to a beginner?
Pilot Namiki, the blue one.
Okay.
Or you have a diamond. Any diamond is good.
Okay.
That's kind of where you go for. Yeah.
What advice would you have for somebody wanting to try out fountain pens who might be a bit intimidated by them?
It just try it. It's very simple. It's just try and write with it. You might mess up your hand. That's all it is. You know. Yeah.
And it comes off. I was covered in ink yesterday.
Exactly. I had ink on my face yesterday. When I just walked in, I had ink on my face yesterday. I didn't even know where it came from.
We have that on camera.
Oh, great.
Because you walked through my shot with Bryce.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. I was like, how did it get on my face anyhow? Yeah.
What filling mechanism do you think is most interesting, regardless of if you like to use
Most
it or not?
interesting.
You don't even have to like to use it. You just have to think it's cool.
The cool ones is, I would say, actually very cool one mechanically, Con 70. It is a converter, but it's
the
a very
Con 70 is
weird,
so much fun.
Yeah, weird
I
converter.
wish it fit in more pens.
Yes.
I wish Pilot made all of their pens fit the Con 70 so that I didn't have to use anything else.
Yeah.
What nib size do you prefer to write with?
Broad and extra fine. I don't like in between. In between kind of boring. Like either very good extra fine or something wide.
That's fair.
It's okay.
Is there a style of nib you love or find interesting but would never actually use?
No, I have to say no. Like I've tried many things. Like I find something like intriguing but not really interesting. I like the very boring one. I guess that's probably my answer. I like the boring one. I write.
Yeah.
I like the boring ones. Yes.
But the other stuff is fun to play with.
It's fun. I actually daily for a while. I actually daily the stack nib. So it's like when I want, I will get it.
That's fair. Do you always use the same paper? If so, what paper?
I don't always use the same paper. I use whatever paper. Like I write my pen on newspaper before. I do not have so much of preference. Like I had tried Tomo River, Rhodia things. Actually, I don't like Tomo River as a daily pad because it's too thin. I like a good, not too smooth 80-gram paper.
Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of, I could give you a category, not a particular brand. Yes.
Do you have a least favorite ink color family?
I would say the least favorite functional wise is light color in like yellow. I do like how they look, but they're always very dry.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
All right. Well, thanks for playing 20 questions.
You. Yeah, thank you.